Morning, everybody. Chris Wood here. I'm just going to be on here for a few minutes to show that there has been more serious identity changes to me for this identity theft I'm going through. And I have been going through it for 3 years. I'm a revenge retaliation victim. I'm obviously an identity theft victim. I am a kidnap, sex assault, false arrest victim, medical blacklist victim, revenge retaliation victim from OPP, Lennox and Edmonton, Ontario Provincial Police, for speaking crimes out of the Morning Star mission, human homeless trafficking, and homeless exploitation for monetary gains 3 years ago. As a result, at my previous address, I was shot by something in my ear, my right ear, back in 2019, August of 2019, approximately 3 p.m. in the afternoon, by the ex-OPP chief or commander. He went by and he waved at me. He was driving a white Jeep Panther. He waved at me. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him. It was at the corner of Center and Bridge stoplights and out in front of my previous address. And they shot something. They pointed and shot something that went into my right ear. And I started having problems after that because it started to move down my ear. And then it eventually ended up here around my parietal lobe. And it was burning and burning and burning. And I was wondering what the hell was going on. So I went to the hospital. And then I ended up getting an appointment for a CAT scan. And next thing you know, I was medically blacklisted pretty much after that. Spencer Mills showed up at my door pretty much to warn me, intimidate me, and threaten me, let me know that if I did not stop talking about what was taking place, there'd be serious consequences. And there was a guy from the mental health, and it was basically to let me know it'd either be through jail or that system. After 3 years of being numbed down, being dumbed down, being injured, tortured, deformed, skull deformed, seriously brain injured, I know what. By the way, hello, Zelda Prince. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. But as I was saying, after I was shot in the ear by whatever it was, I was medically blacklisted after that. Lies, time buying, arrest refusals, except for on me to deflect crimes in an attempt to give me a record which I never previously had. I have been seriously deformed and I've shown it and proven it. Facially, my head's been blown up like a damn mushroom. It's been flattened, it's been rounded out, it's been shortened, it's been widened, it's been elongated. I've shown it and proven it, not been able to do anything about it. And after I got shot in the ear by the ex-OPP chief or commander or whatever, then I was also started to get stalked by a guy now known as one William Bill Woldridge. He came onto the scene. He was walking by my house sometimes 12 hours a day, 10, 12 hours a day. I would go out. He was always right there every single time. He also started stalking my mother. He was showing up at places that we were at, obviously, because he was stalking me, and then he started stalking my mother. He was also calling my mother mom, too. The guy is 72 years old. Interesting, you are you? Cool. You enjoy being in my walls there, Zelda Prince. As you're saying, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, constantly repeating it. You enjoy being in my walls, okay? And if you think I actually believe that, then as a matter of fact, if that's all you got to say, then you can leave anytime. Tooth, what about it? What about a tooth? Your teeth are in my walls, are they? That's interesting to know. You enjoy having your teeth in my walls. No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna tear off my walls. Not gonna happen. Are you having fun? And by the way, sorry, I'm not paranoid, so anyway, I'm not on here for that. Tear down my walls, you're in my walls, you're in my walls, okay. I'm on here for more serious things. I am the victim of identity theft, injuring, torturing, kidnapping, sex assaults, medical blacklisting, medical treatment refusals, skull deforming, skull splitting, false arrest, not being able to get any help with it for 3 damn years, having my mother was stalked and my mother was killed. That's no game. That's no fucking joke there. Whoever you are, you're in my walls, whatever. I have no feeling or stimulation in my head or in my face from being seriously injured 24/7. My dog is also getting seriously injured and seriously deformed. So I'm the victim of very psychotic police, the doctors that are involved with aiding and co-committing and criminally negligent covering up their crimes. For inmates, for a guy named Billy Wooldridge, a guy named Blair Hardy, a guy named Tyler Lake, and a guy named Jason Van Alstyne and others. So I am going to get off here because I'm not on here to play games and I'm not interested in you having your teeth looking at in my walls or whatever. So I hope everybody has a good day and this is taken serious because it sure the hell is. I'm 50 years old and I'm going through identity theft. I'm being injured. I have no feeling in my head or my face because of this. I'm also the end of my bloodline too, so this is not only involves a murder, stalking, criminal stalking, and murdering my mother 2 years ago by these pieces of shit for revenge retaliation, but it also involves all the crimes on me for 3 years. Like I said, my deforming, medical blacklisting, treatment refusals, my identity theft by one Blair Hardy, psychotic piece of shit, Billy Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North here in Napanee, who is a wanted inmate, pedophile, sex offender, child stalker, animal abuser, and killer Tyler Lake and his girlfriend Holly Carlisle. These are criminals and very serious crimes that are taking place within this town where I live. Having invasive surveillance on me 24/7 by these pieces of shit, being able to watch me sleep, being able to watch me piss, shit, shave, shower, everything. Using the same thing on my dog as well, causing him serious harm between their dog and mine. These bastards, they have a pug dog and they are using remote neural monitoring between their dog and mine. And it has caused him serious harm, serious damage, and deforming to his face. So this is very serious. It's nothing to be fucking joking about. Lives are being taken by pieces of shit for police revenge through junkies, through inmates and psych ward patients that they have here and use. Me trying to get a rest on these pieces of garbage for 3 damn years for crimes and not being able to while having all my rights taken from me, my medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights, because it involves police being sodomized by police and a sex offender and being called a liar for it by doctors, and then another trying to have me committed for having it happen because I'm a 50-year-old man and because it was done by the police and one sex offender, Billy Wooldridge. And then another one tried to have me committed for having it happen. I was also kidnapped and had my blood and my piss forced from me through police 24 hours after asking for help under false pretenses. So I'm the victim of very, very serious crimes for revenge retaliation for speaking of police crimes. I've had a lot of lies put against me. I've not been able to do a damn thing about what has taken place with me, even though I've been showing it and proving it. So this has nothing to do with any kind of damn mental illness or anything else. I'm the victim of fucking crime, criminally. Nothing to do with mental illness. There, your teeth are in my fucking walls. I'm not on here to play games. Anyway, I am going to sign off here. I hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody is having a good day, and I hope this is seen and taken serious. My dog is being seriously injured, and I am the victim of identity theft. This is how OPP police frame traffic and murder. My lungs are screwed. My kidneys are screwed, being injured and destroyed on me while I am losing my fucking identity and my entire bloodline by a bunch of pieces of shit garbage who work with and for OPP, who are drug fed, money paid little pieces of shit garbage who are conveniently untouchable and unarrestable as well. The police you think you know and the doctors they have here to co-commit and aid in covering up crimes for themselves, for the police, and for inmates here in Napanee, Ontario, Canada. You speak police crimes and you will become a victim. You will end up dead. You will be stalked. You will be injured. You will be tortured, and there will be nothing anybody can do about it because it was being done by. So be safe, everybody. One way or another, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and the OPP involved. I'm gonna get your arrest that you deserve for the crimes that you are guilty of. You're guilty of very serious fucking crimes here, and you are committing homicides. This is no joke. Be safe, everybody. One way or another, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and the rest of you fucking garbage who are doing this to me for OPP revenge. The cops, I believe, just went by. There was a lot of sirens, and that means you're getting your drugs and you're getting your fucking money. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, and Jay Van Alstyne. That means you're getting your drug delivery and you're getting your fucking money for the day. You're human traffickers. You're guilty of sex assaults. You're guilty of human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking, false arresting your victims, buying time, stalking, using psych ward patients and fucking criminals for your crimes so you can play Pontius Pilate. For 3.5 years, we're going through this. We're trying to save lives. And this is what happens to people right here in Napanee. I am the end of my bloodline as well. You are guilty of murdering my mother, OPP, and you are guilty of doing this to me for revenge retaliation, and you are guilty of murdering the entire Wood bloodline by doing this to me, you fucking scum. Enjoy what you've done to me. I'm not taking a fall for Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, or any of the rest of you fucking garbage. You're lucky I cannot go to a hospital. Time has been bought, and this is fucking done to me. You garbage. Be safe, everybody, because they are fucking terrorists. Spencer Mills, 14716, ex-chief, now gone, or commander. Staff Sergeants, years 2019 and 2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Robert can fuck, can kill, can get away with it. Money badge, family town council, Lucas actually 100% right. Robert Kane, a woman named Stacy, mental health worker, was Daily Tea Company here in Napanee, now Kingston. Shelley Hafner, who arranged my kidnapping through a Judge Chappelle, May 27, 2021, when they had my blood and my piss stolen, forced from me. They've done everything to prevent me medical help. They've done everything to prevent me legal help, to buy time, to label me as a lot of fucking things that they do not have to answer for. If you are poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, and native, beware, be safe, because they are guilty of murder and missing. They are guilty of human trafficking, framing, sex assaults, kidnapping, injuring, torturing, and they're using psych ward patients. They are using inmate boyfriends. Right, Blair Hardy, right, Spencer Mills. I am a fucking pawn to these terrorists. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. This is done. This is fucking done. Time bought with the hospital, with the cops, and everybody else. The justice of the peace who makes accusations again about being high and being sodomized by because she had to obstruct. This is the Napanee you think you know. My life has been fucking ended. My bloodline's being ended, and you murdered my fucking mother 2 years ago, December 20th, 2020. You pieces of shit. You're lucky that you own the cops and your Hells Angels and Banditos, Wooldridge and Hardy, Lake and Van Alstyne, and that you're either little drug traffickers and other little child stalkers and their rape hounds with and for them. The Napanee OPP, you think you know. So be safe, everybody. My identity theft. I go through fucking changes daily because of this, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's OPP. It's for Spencer Mills and his fucking drugs through all these little bastards. You try getting arrested, you will be surrounded with hands on guns. You will be laughed at. You will be fucking kidnapped and everything else. Well, they get away with it. So congratulations, Blair Hardy. I share any DNA with any of you. I'm Chris Wood, and I share any DNA with any of you bastards, and you're going to be more seriously fucked than what you realize. I am no game or no damn puppet for fucking cops. You are terrorist pieces of shit, and every one of you deserve to be in jail and arrested, along with the doctors here are criminally co-committing and negligently with you to help aid and cover up your crimes with and for you. And for inmates, the Lennox and Eddington Hospital, you think you know, right up to administration, to Wayne Covey Duck and Sarah Fiddler, to Paladin Security, to Stacy's girlfriend, Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, the file falsifier, medical blacklister, the one that assures the crimes for her girlfriend, and the rest of these pieces of shit, and not having to prove nothing. So be safe, everybody. They can do as they want. They can injure, torture animals as well and get away with it. So remember this. You work for OPP, you can commit homicide and any other crime, animals and human, and get paid for it, just like they do when they kill with their paid vacations. And that's why